the power of language. I've covered this a little bit on some of the other videos, but this is about the power of language, words, and frequency. So I'm going to share some ideas that may be new to you, as well as what we do know about language in general. Now, here's something to consider. My words are spells. I speak with intention, clarity, and love. So the idea is that language is so powerful, it can actually change and alter or shape your reality. And the effect that it has on others is far underestimated, as well as the effect that other people's language and words have on us. So the card that we have with this is the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Swords is the card of clarity, truth, and communication. So the way to consider this is, so that is the Ace of Swords. Hard to do. I've tried to find a darker card because for some reasons a lot of my cards have jumped out of my deck, but this represents truth, cutting through whatever it is that you are listening to and you think it's a load of BS, or I really want to get more clarity and insight into that. The Ace of Swords is an amazing card to connect to. So if you've got the tarot deck, pull out the Ace of Swords, look at that, and you'll see it's a hand holding a sword with a crown on top. And so that is about truth, clarity, communication, and insight. It slices through illusions. So I did a talk on one of the other videos about the illusions. The illusions are the untruths we tell ourselves, as well as the illusions that magicians perform. And it opens up new mental pathways. So it reminds us that the words that we think and speak shape our reality. It calls you to become a conscious communicator with others and yourself. And today you're being asked, what are you declaring about your life with language? So we're diving into one of the most underestimated powers we all hold, our words. Language isn't just about how we communicate, it's how we create. Every word carries a frequency, intention, and energy. Ancient cultures knew this, and so does modern science. For example, Dr. Masaru Emoto's research showed how water crystals changed depending on the words spoken to them. Loving words formed beautiful symmetrical crystals, and harsh words created chaos. And you, being made of 70% water, are just as affected. The Ace of Swords invites us to speak with awareness. Your inner dialogue becomes your belief system. Your outer words influence relationships, mood, and even your health. Words can empower or they can diminish. So start to notice, do I say I can't? I choose not to. I'm overwhelmed. I'm not prioritizing rest. I'm broken or I'm healing. Today is your invitation to elevate your language and become a conscious spellcaster. Let your words serve your truth and not sabotage it. So the neuroscience on this research shows repeated self-talk physically rewires the brain via neuroplasticity. And this is how affirmations, journaling, reframing work and all make a difference. It's not woo-woo. It's not grounded in something that doesn't exist. This is in science. They literally shape the way your mental pathways are created. So the other aspect of this to consider is the kind of thoughts not only that you have going through your head, but how you speak about other people. And if I said to you, if you said, I'm getting stronger and stronger each day, the idea is that your body hears those messages, your cells and the quantum level of you and your inner landscape lights up, and now you can start to feel stronger and stronger. If you say, I'm really weak and I can't do that, then you can test these ideas out using kinesiology, because that is muscle testing. And so Dr. Emoto's work said that if we wrote the word love, put it on a bottle, and then looked at the ice crystals within that, there's a beautiful formation that you see with that. But if you put hate on there, there's a massive difference. Look at his work online. So the power of language, words, and frequency is incredibly important. So Ace of Swords is one tool. You can get that out, and that helps you cut through the kind of things. Start noticing what you say, as I've said in other videos, think about whether or not you say, I can't, I'm overwhelmed, I'm broken, or because that's the message that you're giving to yourself and your body. I can't do that. I'm too stupid. I'm uneducated. I'll never do that. I'll never be able to. And turn that round, even if you don't always believe it straight away, saying, I'm getting better and better at, I'm getting stronger and stronger at doing this. I'm becoming more and more aware. I'm becoming happier and happier in my relationships. Life isn't perfect, but it's improving. And that totally changes the energy and what happens to us and the people around us. And one of the big researchers that I found that looks at this in depth is The Biology of Belief by Dr. Bruce Lipton. And he's a scientist, and I think I had his CDs actually, so we're going back some time. It explores how our thoughts and beliefs are shaped by language, influencing our biology, health, and destiny. So look at, it might even have some YouTube videos, go into this deeper and start being really aware of the words that you use about yourself and other people and things. Work is difficult, life is hard, never make money, we've always been poor, I'll never get. These are the words, and I'm going to rub them all out as I've just said them and say, life can flow. Money and abundance flows to me easily. I'm happier and healthier. I'm getting stronger each day. My muscles are strong and work well for me. I have peace and gratitude for everything that I've got. Now we're starting to use a different set of words. It takes some practice just because of the nature of the way that we've been taught, the way we grow up. And the psychologist Ethan Kross in the University of Michigan found that using certain language structures like third person self talk, your name, you've got this, reduces stress, increases problem solving, improves emotional control. Your language literally directs your experience. That is fascinating. So you could say, hey, Mel, you've got this. Hey, Sarah, you've got this. So it's doing that inner self-talk. If you want to not just improve, work on your personal development, but actually start to feel a lot happier, healthier, and have better well-being, use these tools, because I've used this over the years and I can't for one moment underestimate the impact of many of these tools I've had with me. They've changed and I've come in and out of my awareness, but lots of these things that I teach, I still use. So the journal prompts for this is, what phrases do I say often that don't serve me? How can I reframe them? So think about those reframe phrases. What words or affirmations lift your energy immediately? And what would it feel like to speak about your life with love, possibility, and power? So think about that. And if you notice any resistance to that, log that down as well, because this is your ego noticing that you are about to change and manifest a life that feels even better. It may be even more amazing. And maybe your health, well-being, and happiness will massively improve. So like and subscribe. Let me know how you've got on. Leave a comment below. Contact me for any individual work, whether it's my Kickstart program, personal coaching packages, or any of the workshops I've got coming up. So I look forward to hearing from you.